I'm Chris Sivak, and I'm introducing Au clair de la lune, an SATB transcription of a TTBB piece I wrote for Corleone in Vancouver. Au clair de la lune is the setting of the text from a French children's nursery rhyme, but the journey this piece goes on takes us far, far, far away from the source material. I hope you enjoy it.
Hi, my name is Nick, and I composed the music to Tiny Dream Poems. The lyrics are from this amazing book of children's poetry by Canadian poet Shannon Bramer, and it's sort of a surrealist lullaby with deeply emotional undertones. I think about the blurring of dreams and reality and how big and strange the world can seem when we're very young.
Hello, I am Cui Wei, a Montreal-based composer. My piece Gadamerin was inspired by a folk song in Inner Mongolia, China. The SA and SSA version of this piece were commissioned and conducted by outstanding Canadian musician Dr. Tracy Wang as a part of her beautiful Asian Canadian choral commissioning project and premiered at Europa Cantat Junior in Ghent, Belgium and Western University, London, Canada.
Bonjour tout le monde. Hi everyone. Je m'appelle Lorraine Etu Manifold, and I'm originally from Montreal, but now I live in beautiful Queensland in Australia. Alors malheureusement, je ne peux pas être avec vous aujourd'hui. J'aimerais tant vous entendre chanter ma chanson, and I would love to be there to hear you play with the harmonies of my song, and it's very dear to my heart. So I'm so thankful that you are singing it today. Je vous remercie beaucoup, beaucoup du plus profond de mon cœur. Merci. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Marie-Claire Saint-Don, and you will be sight reading Marie, which is based off a poem by the same name by Irina Lazny, an influential poet from Quebec. And to me, Marie is what happens when someone is so vulnerable with you that you can't help but step up and be a better version of yourself in any type of relationship, may it be friendship or business or intimate. And so I hope you enjoy and have a good sing.
La composition L'enfant et l'étoile est une commande du Chœur des enfants de Montréal sous la direction d'Eun Park à l'été 2025. La pièce repose sur le poème L'enfant et l'étoile du poète français Abraham Catulle Mendes à la fin du 19e siècle. Il s'agit d'un échange entre un homme et un enfant au sujet d'une étoile. L'enfant perçoit une étoile que l'adulte ne peut voir. Je tente de dépeindre cet échange en associant la voix de soprano à l'enfant et la voix d'alto à l'homme. Un refrain est créé à partir des paroles « Un astre luit au ciel et dans l'eau se reflète ».
Bonjour, je suis Louis Desjarlais. J'aime les oiseaux, j'aime l'espace, j'aime la musique chorale. Je suis ici à Montréal, compositeur, chef de chœur, professeur et même choriste moi-même. I wish you enjoy Tout est calme dans l'univers, a favorite of mine, and I want to thank Chœur expérimental du Canada for giving it a go in this wonderful space. Happy sight reading to all!
Hi friends, my name is Stuart Beach, and I'm the composer of the next piece, Dream of Me as Water. This was originally commissioned in 2024 by Tone Cluster, who is a queer choir from Ottawa. They wanted a piece that explored the idea of water as a metaphor for sexuality. This piece takes a gorgeous poem by Vancouver-based poet David Lee, and he describes the watery depths as something safe and sensual, where we can emerge as our true queer selves. I hope you enjoy. Thanks.
Hi, Lavinia Cal Parker of I Catch My Breath and Sing. This work for choir, piano, optional percussion, or clapping with different ensemble configurations and text by Sarah Teasdale, is really about the joy of singing together. The text alludes to the hope and renewal of spring. And with the words moonlight, there's an introduction of a moonlight theme by Debussy.
Hi everyone, my name is Brianna Levesque and I'm so excited that you were able to listen to my piece Above the Clouds today. A strong piano part, a flowing melody line, and a text that inspires hope definitely makes this piece special to me. I hope that this piece brings you just as much joy as it did for me. Thank you.
Hi there, you're about to sing my piece, Forest and Stream. This piece has 3 separate vocal lines, but they're not divided by voice parts. So pick any of the vocal lines and sing it in your octave. It's a repetitive piece, so to keep it interesting, singers are encouraged to switch parts as they go. And if you feel comfortable with improvising, that is also highly encouraged. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy it.
Hi, my name is Christine Duncan, and I'm the composer of La Lune Blanche. This piece is about 3.5 minutes long, and it's for SATB with piano and also handbells. And you can hear the complete piece on my website, and I hope you enjoy it.
Hello, my name is Alex Eddington, and my piece is called What is Passion? It was originally written for the Phoenix Chamber Choir and written with them, actually. A lot of the words are their passions. What are your passions? Mine are birds, turtles, teaching, and at the moment, Stephen Sondheim musicals. Enjoy!
My composition, Rappelle-toi, which means remember me, is based on a poem from 1843. It tells the story of an estranged lover who declares that after dying of a broken heart, his spirit will return to follow his beloved everywhere, whispering in the woods, Rappelle-toi. There's also an English version of this piece available on my website, lukovetsky.com. The piece features a ton of woodpeople, the sound of beating heart.
We're trying to practice here! Everybody, no!
Hi everyone, I'm Tracy Wong. Thank you so much for exploring Tayo Stan. This piece was commissioned by the Boston Children's Chorus last year. I collaborated with Kit Pasagi, a wonderful choral director, singer, everythinger in the choral world. Kit, I like to call her my sister, as in Southeast Asian sister. And she has provided the text for this piece. And tayo in Filipino means stand, or us, or we. And therefore, it requires us to sing, to come together and make a stand. We see where kindness and understanding lies. We turn to music. So thank you for exploring Tayo Stand, and I hope that it uplifts you as much as it did for Kit and I.
My name is Gerda Block Wilson, and much of my choral writing tends to be quite serious, often setting texts by Canadian poets. Bella Coola Beaver, however, is a complete diversion from that. I wrote this piece because Canadians are thinking a lot about national identity, and the beaver came to mind as a perfect symbol. Humorous, energetic, hardworking, and persistent.